music is just so soothing, isn't it? Alright! Hello, everybody! Hello, Void Dweller Apparition Team! Welcome back to RB Axolotl. God damn it. I'm never gonna say that right. Okay. Last time we got introduced to all our cast of kooky amphibians. Hello, Enk. This song is just so soothing. Hello, Doors. Welcome to the stream. And, wow, a lot of shit happened. Axie, that goofball who may or may not be secretly evil, has a platonic lust for the sole female axolotl in here, and will do anything, including murder, to be involved in a deep, loving friendship with her. And he just threw local bully Enk into the void, and it turns out that they all used to be humans in a past life or something. I have no idea what's going on, and Enk made a kind of a deal with the devil. RB, Rock Bottom, is apparently why this entity is called. And is just only hurtling through his past to find out what's going on. But last we left everybody, we were back in the tank. See what's happening there. Let's get back into it.
Hiya, folks! Hiya! Welcome to those of you who are returning, and to those of you lucky souls who happen to be new here. Welcome all the same!
Are you hosting a live stream, Axie?
This is the tank! And you, my dear friend, are about to enter a paradise the likes of which most people can scarcely imagine! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! There's such an excitement floating through the air this morning, isn't there? Oh, let's not be too hasty, though. Tradition must be kept. Before we enjoy the day in earnest, we've got to introduce our guest host this morning!
What the fuck is going on? Like, is he breaking the fourth wall for real, or in narration, or in the narrative?
The word backstage is that he may, perhaps, be the reddest dude in the whole entire wide world!
Oh, thank you, Apparition.
And now, our special guest host for the evening. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! You folks are in for a treat! That's right!
Honestly, Apparition, I think I'm doing the Lammy D voice the same way I always have, but it's great to know that you think it's improved, so thank you.
Our guest is the long anticipated to be the one, the only, me!
I knew it.
Axie the Axolotl! We'd still discourage the use of flash photography, but if you'd like, I'd be happy to sign anything and everything that my adoring fans would like me to. Oh, heck. Forget about it. Go nuts! Flash your photography all over me! Oh, yes! Oh, let me drink in that delicious flashing. Oh, flash me! I'm in a wonderful mood. You want to know why? Why? It's a brand new day. Can you even fathom the amount of amazing possibilities that today has? I know I can't. I'm sure today's gonna be. It's gonna be a day like no other. Along the way, I'm sure we'll have plenty of wacky adventures. Maybe we'll try some base cards, dodge some lasers, or even fly in an airplane. I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into some of our friends like Lana, Liam, Neo, or even Enk, who I killed. Hank, Hank. Of course, Hank!
Hello, Chichan. Welcome to the stream. Woo!
Of course, Hank, yeah. I totally didn't murder his ass. Why don't we go and give that grandpa good morning? A good morning a day, keep the parents away. Oh, how he starts with Axolotl named Hank should always say.
Feeling cheery. Feeling like the nightmare in the back of his head was just a nightmare after all. Axie swam over to Hank's corner.
Ah, boo. That grumpy old teddy bear is here this morning. He must be practicing somewhere else then. Practicing what?
Oh, I hope it does cheer you out, Chichan. Sorry about that.
Oh, the barrage is on, Helen. I bet we could help him with that.
One way or another, Axie soon found himself at the lab. Hello, Zarmegas. Welcome to the stream.
Hey! It ain't my favorite dude. The one with the biggest attitude. What sorts of experiments is our crazy old egghead up to this morning? I bet that could offer plenty of starting points for some wacky hijinks that'll get resolved within 20 minutes.
Axie? Just what the hell was that yesterday? I didn't think you had it in you to do something so terrible.
What do you mean? Is being the coolest dude in the tank for the 100th day in a row suddenly a crime or something?
No. Axie, this isn't a game. Talk to me like a normal axolotl. Like a sane axolotl. You don't expect me to believe that you remember nothing at all, do you?
Look. This nightmare isn't fun at all. Can't you just wake up already? And then tomorrow, it'll be a wonderful holiday in that tank!
That's not the way that we're going to handle this. You can't just run away and pretend like nothing happened. Not with me here, anyway. The sooner we talk about what happened, the better. Hey, man. Listen. In the books I read about humans, do you know what they do to people who commit murder? They tie you up somewhere or lock you in a cage. There are even places that execute you in some sort of electric chair, if the crime is severe enough. But I don't want to do that. I like you, Axie. I really do. From the bottom of my heart. So, let's just talk.
I honestly don't remember what happened. Not exactly. I have an idea. After the race, everything... it's all muddled. You told me the other day that we're animals, right? And animals thrive on instincts, right?
Don't try to make any excuses. The end result speaks for itself.
I know! I know that, alright! What I did was terrible. It was beyond terrible. Okay? Okay! You don't need to tell me. I know that! Not for my wildest dreams. Hurting someone like that it isn't just me, you know. But you did something really bad. Something I would never let someone do.
Axie? This might be hypocritical of me to say after scolding you. Look, undeniably the way you handled things wasn't right. But in my opinion, it wasn't completely wrong either. I talked it over with Lana this morning. I understand the situation a bit better now. He was planning on killing you and her just to appease his strange obsession with hurting Liam. He is, or rather was, a psychopath. But I wish you would have talked with me when things got bad. I wish any one of you would have talked with me about it. Maybe we could have prevented it. This isn't all your fault either. I share a portion of the blame as well. I knew about his hatred of Liam. And I regret not taking the threats as seriously as I should have. No matter which way you look at it, what happened was unfortunate, for lack of a better term. And just so you know, I don't personally begrudge you. That being said, I would like you to reflect on the events that transpired yesterday as logically as you can. You defended yourself, which is perfectly fine, but you didn't stop, even when he was subdued. I heard you pounded him into the ground, over and over, until he was barely twitching.
That's what he was doing to Lana. And I'd do it again, too. I would do anything to keep Lana safe. Because without Lana, how could I live?
Interesting. It appears that your obsessive relationship with Lana does run parallel to the one Ink had with Liam.
I wonder what Axie's real name is.
How can you possibly say that?
What are these flashes of light here? I wonder what they represent.
Yesterday I said something like that too. What are you guys even talking about? Does no one realize how different the intentions of love and hate are?
I'm just telling you my observations. In this situation, love and hate seem to be two sides of the same coin. We've only been living in this tank a month. A single month. There is no reason for you to be obsessed with loving Lana in the intensity you do. The platonic intensity. Nor should Ink reasonably feel the hatred he has for Liam. I just don't understand. Things don't seem to add up. Unless...
I wonder if Axie was like Lana's brother or something.
You remember that otherworld hypothesis I had? I have a guess. Maybe you and Lana had a connection in that world. And if that's true, then maybe Ink and Liam had a connection too. If everyone has some previous connection, maybe I could explain these uncontrollable obsessions.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. I'm still not buying any of this other world mumbo jumbo you keep bringing up. So we all have obsessions with others, is that right? What about you?
Oh, that's exactly what he said.
Me? Your obsessions are my obsessions, Axie. I want to solve the mystery of why this tank exists. And I want to get back home, most of all. I don't know what that entails. Not exactly. Heck, maybe back at home I have my own Lana that I'm in love with. Though I certainly wouldn't act the same way that you do. There is one thing in this tank that I cannot ignore or repress, no matter how hard I try. Does that feeling sound familiar? I dare say that if it came down to it, I'd lose my humanity over an answer, in the same way that you did yesterday. It's that blasted void, a symbol of my ambition. The void merely existing means that there is unfinished business in my soul. The void has challenged me to a grand riddle. My soul is unable to rest until that riddle is solved. That's my obsession, Axie. Say it's ambition, say it's the void itself. Perhaps in some twisted way they're the same. The tank is built upon obsessions.
I wonder what Lana is obsessed with. And Liam as well.
Can't you see that? Just take Liam and his eye as a single example.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Liam is obsessed with the eye. That creepy ass eye. Neo had no idea how much Axie understood, or how much he believed. But I do wonder what Lana is obsessed with. Yeah, the music is crazy good.
Okay, so basically, in some way you understand the terror of Lana getting hurt or getting taken away. Then you get it. I'm not gonna stop seeing her.
In the event that she never wants to talk to you again, you have to be okay with that decision. If you truly care about her, that's what you'll do. You'll give her space. Friends respect one another. Better yet, you should try respecting yourself. I wasn't kidding yesterday when I suggested that you get some new hobbies. But if you can promise me that you'll respect your fellow axolotls from now on, well then. Perhaps I can spare you Alcatraz for the moment. I say this as a friend, Axie. But I mean it. Don't do anything to cause me to feel like I need to stop your behavior again. The last time I hesitated, but I won't if anyone else's life is ever on the line.
There was an awkward silence. Neither axolotl spoke for some time.
Anyway, when I saw Lana this morning, she seemed really shook up. The good news for you is that through our conversation, I didn't get the sense that she would stay angry at you forever. The animosity she feels is from the situation. The situation which started with Enk harassing Liam. In the end, she very much understood that you were trying to protect her. Even if it was through an intemperate way. It's still going to be necessary for you to go over there and apologize. But... And I guess this is cruel to say, but truthfully, nobody's going to miss Hank very much.
Ooh, wow. Ice cold, but also true. Hank was a gigantic asshole before, who was like straight up, like literally, he was showing like psychotic behavior. It's being handled very well, I have to say. Like, I'm pretty much like, if I didn't know what I knew, you know, from Hank's side, I would be thinking the exact same things Neo is right now.
However, even if he was a jerk, he was still one of us.
Yeah, same. Like, you know, like, as he said, it wasn't right, but it wasn't completely wrong. It's like, Axie definitely went too far, though.
An original member of the tech. I do wish there was some way, a way we could have controlled his rage. Maybe then he could have gotten along with us. After all. Well, if you get involved with all the what-ifs, then you'll never truly get to enjoy your life. Spilt milk and all that?
Yeah, he definitely is at least a little bit British.
Learn from your mistakes and try again. You should get going. I'd reckon Lana's there with Liam.
Although he was trying his best to hide it. The awkward atmosphere left Axie in a sour mood. Yet, as he moved toward the exit, Neo called him back.
Hey, Axie. Oh, wait a second, all right? This whole thing, it might not be over after all. Maybe it would be better if you came with me to the void today. I'm sort of nervous as to what might happen.
Huh? You're nervous. The egghead with the nerves of steel, nervous. There's no way I could miss something like that!
Neo was nervous, worried, and incredibly excited.
We can't be late, though. Today is potentially a very big day.
In his excitement, Neo was shaking ever so slightly. Axie couldn't help but feel the slightest amount of unease in that shake.
You hear that sound, don't you? That means there's no time to lose.
As they got closer to the void, Axie felt his chest get heavier. It hadn't even been a day since he had relentlessly thrown Hank into the abyss. The wound was still fresh. Hello, Mr. Theater, welcome to the stream. He felt like he could close his eyes and feel the effects of the madness yet again.
Calm as a cucumber.
So, just as I thought, today is not going to be a normal day after all. Hey, what are you doing all this way over there? Come on, Axie, don't space out. This is important. Just in case something unexpected happens, I'm going to need you to be prepared.
What? What's about to happen again?
The void looked bloated and strange. It protruded from the ground and swayed in such a way that neither Axie or Neo had seen before.
This is the result of an unexpected experiment, apparently. And I'm practically foaming at the mouth to see what's about to happen.
The space around the void felt cold, and there was a sound. An awful sound that invaded their ears with a horrible shriek. Axie could feel a bold, uninviting presence looming from beyond a shallow curtain. Whatever this presence was, it squirmed and threatened to break free. The void seemed to be barely containing it, whatever it was, and like a newborn baby, it wanted to be let out. An air bubble.
Oh, come on!
Nothing more than a mere fart. At first they were shocked, but eventually... Dang, that's like a Kefka-style laugh. Axie is super sus. I fucking swear. Axie could barely hold in his urge to laugh. Everything around them cleared up, and the environment went back to normal in a matter of seconds.
This doesn't make any sense! You put in one little scrap of paper, and out comes an entire book. So how come nothing occurs when an entire axolotl gets chucked in?
You? What do you say? Did I break your death portal? Is there something about the void that I don't know about?
Axie? I was sort of keeping it a secret, but, after recent developments... I guess you might as well know a little bit of the truth.
Just a little bit, huh?
As much as I can reasonably tell you, anyway. Early on, I figured a way to manipulate the void. By putting in various objects, I was able to change what the void produced the next day. Those are some of the items that you've seen. I like to think of it sort of like recycling. Or better yet, alchemy.
Ooh, cool.
All my tools and equipment, the books, the sort of stuff you see in my lab, they're all a result of that alchemy.
Well, you fucked up, Edward Elric. Next thing I know, you're gonna have a metal arm or some shit.
I don't know why certain items I throw in there produce the things they do. I'm still working out the exact science. Sometimes it feels like the void feeds on my very desire to get a specific item, but that can't be right either. For example, that weird book we found yesterday. That book was not produced by me, but rather someone else. Do you remember it? It was called...
Oh, that's right. Everything. My discovery of the Rio Kosho, the world's oldest and deadliest civilization, written by Dr. Gatz.
I've been looking over that book. And it's a strange one indeed. A book about the occult. I've only skimmed it so far, but it's very interesting. It's about a professor, one who teaches college, and his findings on a deadly civilization he's been studying. And that word, Ryokosha, something about it bothers me. Nothing I put the previous day had anything to do with occultism. I was kind of hoping you, or perhaps Lana, had more information. It seems like I'm the one who has been contacted. Only one. I doubt it's your kind of thing, Axie. But maybe you could read it with me sometime? And tell me your thoughts? There's definitely a rhyme and reason that dictates how the void works. At least there is some of the time. For example, if I put in the word doorknob and did my best drawing of a doorknob, ta-da! Then out comes a doorknob. Sometimes the way the void works is just that simple. On our 8th day alive in this tank, though, well, I may have went a little overboard using the void's power. I drew pictures of cement, antennas, metal, and other woodworking supplies as ideas I had from one of the first books we got.
And that's probably how he built his house thing.
The next day, the hall, it was massive! Ho-ho! There were enough materials to build an entire lab. And I am an extremely fast worker. Heck, I thought there were enough materials to last hundreds of years. I think you can guess what I spent the next week doing. This lab was built with my own 2 hands, and I'm honestly quite proud of it.
Dang. Must have given him a lot of supplies.
Hey, how come you didn't order houses for anybody else? While we're stuck in the corners of the tank, you get a nice house?
Well, actually, I was busy with experiments.
Fuck you.
Oh. The void is probably stranger than you think. It'll react to the things I put in, sometimes. But then there are other times where... This might sound crazy. The void seems to be giving me a message. I still don't trust it. But I'll keep it pushing the boundaries of what I can do, as long as it seems safe. But to think, a whole axolotl went in, and nothing came out at all.
He swam around quickly, checking several different angles. All evidence of anything strange was gone.
I guess this makes a lick of sense. After all, my flesh didn't produce anything when I burned myself both times. The flesh from Liam's body didn't produce anything either. I have yet to test yours or Lana's, though. Ha 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 ha! Been a little bit busy. Man, you heard those strange sounds before, didn't you? I swear, it felt like something was about to happen.
Axie had no idea what to think.
I don't know, man. This whole science mumbo jumbo. Be honest, I think I understand maybe a quarter of the words you just said.
What was Neo expecting? In a lot of ways, Axie was happy that nothing came out. All this talk about the void made him uneasy.
Well, looks like I'm back to square zero or thereabouts. I guess we can't say anything definitive until a few more days pass. What if whatever was about to happen is just delayed? This just proves that the void has limits as well. I'm sure the void will let out another item later today. I'm absolutely sure of it. It's about that time. Until then, this data absolutely needs recording. I'll have to request that you leave me for now, so I can get some work done, Axie. But good luck with Lana.
I wish we had houses.
Fuck you, I'm doing my experiments.
Oh.
I hope for the well-being of the tank that you guys make up quickly. If you're there long enough, I might even see you later. I told Lana I'd show up when I had an idea of what to do for Liam. Good luck.
Thanks, I guess. But the coolest dudes like me, we don't need luck. Guys like me, we got the skills to pay the bills. Enough skill to win the biggest esports competition in the world if we have to.
Neo grinned. Despite everything it looked like, Axie's goofy strangeness still very much intact.
Now spiced with extra trauma.
Still, as he got closer to Liam's rock, the place where Lana was likely to be, the butterflies in his tummy started churning. Seeing Lana
should be a fun experience. But what if she never forgives me? I don't know if I can handle that. I deep down I knew that we're meant to be best friends together forever.
Axie floated yards away from the rock for quite some time, attempting to work up the courage to go see her. When he finally started swimming, it was well past the time of the day when he'd normally be heading back to his own corner. Wow, he spent a long time waiting. As expected, Lana was there with Liam, who was uncomfortably huddled against the furthest bit of his stone. When Axie showed up, Lana looked over to him and put two fingers in front of her mouth, whispering a shh sound. She led him outside to talk, kept a notable distance away. I don't want to risk waking him up. He hasn't gotten any rest for ages. Last night, it was awful. A night from hell. Panic attacks, freakouts, struggle to take up like breathing. Liam had to deal with all of that and more. And so right now, we can't take any risks of disturbing him, you know?
Yeah. I understand, Lana. I'll try my utmost to keep it down! Shh! Sorry. Yep.
Axie couldn't help but notice Lana's drooping eyelids. He assumed all the accumulated stress of the last 2 days must have started taking its toll on her. Right now, I just hope he feels better and soon. You haven't seen Neo today, have you, Axie? He's supposed to come over soon to discuss possible options. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, actually, I just saw the egghead not too long ago. There's, something weird going on with the void. So he might be a little while.
Lana gave an impatient sigh.
So, Lana? Are you, how's the noggin doing? After yesterday.
Oh, that. My head is just doing just fine. I had a cut, but it gets healed sometime during the night. Neo did go on a bit about how good our bodies should be at repairing themselves. One of the perks of being axolotl, I guess. Which then makes Liam's situation with his illness that much odder. Why isn't he able to heal from his pain?
Lana, There's something I just want to say.
Hey, I'm really sorry about slapping you.
But...
I knew that you were just trying to help out Liam, and So don't worry about it, okay? Wow! Axie.
I'm sorry!
I'm sorry. All of a sudden, Axie was bawling his eyes out. I'm sorry. Stop! Nobody wants to hear someone say sorry that many times. And just why are you apologizing to me anyway? The main person you should be searching for answers for is yourself. Don't worry about me. Like I said, I know you were just trying to help us. I'm sorry, I hope this voice is okay for Lana. She just seems so level-headed and normal. I don't feel like giving her like a goofy, a more exaggerated voice, because she just seemed to be the most level-headed one out of them all. So, like I said, I know you were just trying to help us. I knew you well enough from our time together. I knew that you're silly and that you've got a big heart, Axie.
Ah!
I think that's part of your charm. Your unwavering determination for silliness. Wow! They're hitting it off. And about what happened. And Neo explained it to me as well, but if you hadn't done what you did yesterday, well, someone else's hands might have gotten dirty. Or something would have happened to me, or even poor Liam. When you think about it, this whole thing's just an honest-to-God mess. But messes will happen in life. Still, it may take some time for us to come to terms with it all. But I want to confirm to you that if you're really worried about what I think about you, then don't. I know that, from the way that you've acted before, that you're a big, sweet Axie deep down.
Do you mind if I hug you?
Oh god, Axie, no, you ruined the moment! Axie's question came out of nowhere.
Platonically?
Lana looked startled for a moment, and she looked a little uncomfortable, but eventually nodded. Yeah. Alright, Axie?
Axie? Lana? Could you come over here?
Oh, goddamn your cock-blocking bullshit ass fuck! Yeah.
Any further when I lose immediate sight of the void.
Neo was a fair distance away, facing another direction.
Hey, egghead! What'd you call us over for?
Yes, Mr. Theodore. Rug off!
I'm keeping an eye on the void. Just in case anything happens.
Do you, have any new developments since earlier?
No. The more I think about it, the more unnerving that feels. This is the first time the void hasn't let out an item during a 30-hour cycle. And that bothers me a lot. It's not like I didn't deposit an item yesterday before ink got sucked up either. Oh, Axie, did you gum up the works with Ink's mangled corpse? Because I swear if you did, ruining my bloody experiment. Ugh. So I need to keep an eye out. Until something, hell, anything happens. But I've got a bad feeling. Perhaps I broke a rule.
About Liam. Have you given any thought as to how we should proceed?
Yes. That's why I called you both out here. I'm going to need to talk to Liam one-on-one. I don't claim to be a physician, but I do feel like there's some sort of medical knowledge cemented into his brain. After all, I can't have these glasses and lab coat for nothing. What would I be, some sort of cosplayer? From what I gather, there's a whole slew of things it could be, or even a combination of several things. For example, serious infections can severely alter the mood of someone. They could even cause someone to scratch their neck out repeatedly. Could be mental illness, physical illness, or a combination of the two. It would be best if we could narrow down what's wrong with him specifically. Anyway, so here's what I'd like us to do. Whisper, 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 whisper.
That's absurd. That's so selfish.
I know, I'm sorry. Maxie will help, won't he?
Well, of course!
That's the only way you'll see Liam, huh? Under your terms? What does that even mean? Okay, the OST is great. Seriously. Did Acta compose all the music too, or did he get someone else to? Either way, fantastic. Neo apologized, and with that, said he would get ready for tomorrow. Axie left as well, citing his bedtime. There was still an awkwardness in the air between the three of them, so Lana welcomed their departures. She made it back to the rock. Oh no! Oh no! Liam, are you okay? He seemed to be in his own world, shaking and thrashing, staring absently at a wall. After a few seconds, he let out a hiccup, and that expulsion of air made the twisted expression on his face look not quite as bad. Are you okay, Liam? You shouldn't be up like this. Let's get you in a comfortable position. Oh, hey, Lana. How are you today? Hey, Liam. You won't have to worry too much longer. Okay? Tomorrow morning, Neo is gonna see you. And tomorrow isn't so long from now. And the only issue is... I see. You mean I'll need to leave this corner? He can't come here. I'm afraid not. Lana knew he couldn't. He could, but he didn't want to. She kept that to herself, though. Oh. Liam didn't want to say it out loud. He knew what condition his own body was in. He was honest to God afraid he'd die on the way there. I guess the only thing I can do is get ready. Lana and Liam both knew that they had a long night ahead of them. What is going on with his face? trip to Neo's lab was not fun. Is that like a blindfold or something to keep him from... They had quite a few incidents on the way there. Axie and Lana both have been worried about Liam wouldn't be able to complete the journey.
Heave-ho! Look, buddy, we made it! You're in a new place! Congratulations!
Liam seemed to be in his own world, unresponsive to any encouragement.
Ah, morning. A seaweed mask, huh? Not a bad idea.
Liam has enough problems dealing with stimulation as is. The first time we tried to swim him over here was a disaster, so we put this on to calm him down.
Great thinking, you guys. Capital idea.
It was all Lana. She made it overnight. I'm so proud of her.
I wonder, yeah, if Axie is like a protective sibling or something. When they were humans, I mean. Anyway, you're sure you don't want us here for this?
Not for now. I think it'll be best to talk to Liam on my own.
All right, Liam. Me and Axie will be waiting right outside if you need anything. Sound good? All right. We made it all the way here, so I'll be fine. Good. I know how nervous you are. Remember, Neo is here to help.
I'll be checking the void on my own periodically. But could you guys keep watch as well?
If that's my mission, then I'll gladly accept it. Watch the void.
Let me know if anything looks off. Even something minor.
All right, Axie. Let's wait outside and keep watch. I guess.
So, Liam, the first thing I want you to do is take in a deep breath. It's going to be okay.
I think taking in a breath would help.
I'm really sorry you feel that way. Why don't you just tell me what's going on exactly? What sensations are you feeling right now? What sort of pain?
It's hard to summarize exactly. There's a lot of things going on. My throat hurts. I feel like I'm choking all the time. My stomach is bloated to the point where it feels like I might explode. My brain hurts. Or maybe my brain isn't working correctly. Thinking, concentrating, it's hard. And most of all, I just can't stop shaking. I don't know, it's hard to explain if you're not in this whirlwind. But it feels like I just might be broken, on the verge of an explosion.
Let's talk about the pain for a second. The acute pain. How much does it hurt? Let's say, for example, on a scale of 1 to 10.
Ooh, famous medical question. Liam took off his mask and squinted. He was not used to the bright light, and while it threatened to send him into stupor, he used all of his willpower to adjust. On a scale of 1 to 10. Huh?
Yes. 10 being the most pain. one being completely normal.
Why that scale?
Because I've read it in a medical book.
Why out of 10?
Huh?
Fine, I'll answer you. A lot, okay? A lot of pain.
Alright.
In some way, Liam seemed angry.
What would you say hurts the most? Sounds like whatever is happening to you is affecting multiple areas, right?
Liam hiccuped. Probably my brain. If I could just get some legitimate rest and think straight, then all this other pain would be manageable. There is no greater agony than your mind slipping away. Oh god, that sounds awful. Maybe then I could even handle the gaze on me. Yeah. Maybe then I could stand up to the eye.
Ah, now that you mention it, I'd like to talk a little bit more about this eye. I remember we talked about it before. But can you elaborate? Tell me exactly what it is. Is it here right now? Is this eye watching us as we speak?
Yes. Its gaze is fixed clearly. Oh, there it is. Clearly upon us. And sometimes it feels like maybe the eye has gotten even bigger than before. Lately, I've been feeling that maybe there are a lot of eyes staring at us all at once. Bloodthirsty, hungry eyes. Feeding on my pain like a pack of wild animals. Neo, I understand this. The eyes aren't the cause of the pain I'm experiencing. But they're making me rattled, you know. I wish the gaze would just go to hell away. And I'm worried about them hurting all of you guys.
Why would this eye hurt us? Does it want something? Has it ever spoken to you?
It has spoken to me. Oh, this is interesting. But not in words. I can feel it preying upon me day in and day out. And I know what it wants. Yes. His desire has to be. It wants to take us all away. You, me, Axie, and even that sweet girl, Lana. And grind us all into dust. No, I might be wrong. I know that sometimes I have hallucinations, insane anxiety, and can't see straight. Maybe that isn't their true objective. Never a second have thought that the eye is good news.
I see. I see.
Truthfully, Neo wondered what to focus on. Would it be better to focus on the mental symptoms, such as the eye? Or the physical symptoms, such as the stabbing stomach pain or the inflammatory throat pain?
Neo? Before you say it, I know I'm crazy.
Oh, sorry. That's... Before you say it, I know I'm crazy. My mind and the last few coherent thoughts I have, well, are hanging by a thread. But can we not talk about the eye anymore? I'd like to focus on my head or my stomach, anything that's tangible. Anything that'll help me get better so I can combat the eye.
Sure. Let's focus on something physical.
Dang it.
How am I supposed to beat the eye? I can't even keep my balance. Sorry.
Liam was now having a hard time floating upright. That's interesting. If you, ooh, might it be a vestibular issue? Then again, I don't really know axolotl biology, but in a human, balance and mental pain fog could be a vestibular issue.
From what I heard from Lana, it sounds like you might have a hard time resting. Rest is necessary for all organisms, Liam. Regular fish don't have eyelids, but they still sleep. Me and Axie can get away with some pseudo-sleep, a couple of hours of calm per day. But maybe you're different. Everyone's body works differently. The mitochondria, which give our bodies energy, the neurotransmitters, which affect our mood, are separate experiences, traumas and fears. Any little thing could set our body chemistry off, in theory. Maybe you can slowly work your way up to swimming more fluently after you get some real rest.
Resting is all I do. Well, more like panicking. I think trying to get some actual sleep, I mean.
All day. If that were the case. Point taken. You said your stomach is bloated and aching, right? Do you mind if I touch it?
Go ahead. At once, Neo could feel how hard his stomach was to the touch. When he put his hands on the left side of Liam's belly, he could feel it popping with his breathing. Neo never examined an axolotl aside from himself, so I didn't know if that was normal or not. Liam's own reaction to the touch was a violent hiccup.
This is a shot in the dark, but have you ever thought about eating? I know there's no food in the tank, but do you remember sticking anything in your mouth?
Phrasing!
Ever?
No, but I should, right? Eating sounds like it might be good for you.
Not in the tank. None of us eat. It's just odd that you'd be experiencing gut issues without anything in your belly. This distension is in the belly. Distension in the belly, from my understanding, can come from a couple of things. But of those things, like bacterial overgrowth, infections or organ failure, bowel diseases, I wouldn't personally know how to deal with them. I'm not even sure that the tank runs on the nitrogen cycle, which is the cycle normal aquatic creatures use to survive.
Oh, I see.
Unfortunately, when it comes to actual treatment, the tank isn't set up like a hospital or pharmacy.
What you just said makes sense though, Neo. I need something to help. Some medicine.
Yeah, if only.
So, what is the point of this? Of us meeting?
What do you mean? I'm here to help you.
How? Diagnosing me does no good if you can't treat me. You don't know how scary it was to swim over here. And now I gotta swim all the way back.
Neo knew what Liam said was true. And he suddenly felt very guilty about asking Liam to swim over here for his own selfish reasons. He had to make it up to him, but he had no idea how. They needed to make do somehow. There had to be something he could try, even if that something was a long shot. If the void wasn't on the fritz, Neo would have tried manipulating it into spitting out some medicine. And that thought gave him a spike of anxiety. And when would it be fixed? He moved towards the exit to check on the void, but all he saw were the shapes of Lana and Exie.
I'm so tired. Either give something to help me, or let me go home to die.
I know a couple of things about science, but I doubt I was ever a chemistry teacher in my past life. I wish I knew how to cook you up some drugs to get you out of pain. Ha! That's it! Brain blast!
That last sentence triggered something in his mind. Maybe, just maybe.
Before the lab was constructed, there were already a few things in the center of the tank, near the void. One of them was this.
Neo held up a flimsy magazine. What was that? The words on the cover of the magazine said TV Guide. Next to that, there was a picture of a man wearing a yellow jumpsuit and red gloves. He had on a wrinkled, serious expression.
This is going to sound silly.
Liam hiccuped. He didn't know how much more of this he could take.
Here, Liam, take this.
He's gonna give him the TV Guide to read? He ripped off the clear baggie that was taped to the TV Guide magazine. He held out the bag to Liam. It said promotional snack on the wrapper. Oh my god, that's lucky. Inside were a ton of small blue candies that look like crystals. Oh god. That looks like drugs.
Go along with me on this, Liam. I'd like for you to swallow one of these.
Swallow? Is it safe?
I hope so. Truthfully, I can't say for sure.
Liam didn't like the sound of that at all.
Sorry. I just meant it shouldn't hurt. It should theoretically be edible. It is supposed to be some sort of promotional candy.
That does not look like candy. It looks like something that needs to be cooked. Oh my god.
It is supposed to be some sort of promotional candy, though I don't know if it'll do anything for you, though. But there's no other food available in the tank.
I don't know. Neo, did you get this somewhere else? Because that does not look like something you eat. I think that's going to make his throat worse. going down.
It might be the only thing edible here, so even if it's not particularly healthy or nutritious, it might be worth a try.
Oh. Okay. You're right. Not much to lose. How many do I take?
We could start off with one, or even half of one. If you feel anything positive, one in the morning and one in the evening and one at supper time. When one is on a bagel, you can have one anytime. Is what I'd like us to aim for. To stimulate a regular feeding cycle.
Okay, and you're sure? I'm not gonna die.
Neo looked whitely pale at that question. He had no idea how this would affect Liam's already compromised system.
Would you like to stay here for the night, Liam? That way I can observe you in the void. See how you do on the medicine.
No. I don't feel comfortable unless I'm near my rock.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's call the others back and let them know we're going to try.
Neo ran outside. Uh-oh. The eye's gonna come back, isn't it? While he was gone, Liam lost himself inside of a haze.
And so I want to try to give him some calories. Maybe Liam is different than all of us. Feed him this when he gets back to his rock. Just a tiny piece. And let me know what happens. Truthfully, it's a little risky. But what are we going to do? But what are we going to do?
I'll be by his side all night again. I'll let you know. I'll come swimming to you just in case something happens to him. Just in case something happens to him. Just in case something happens to him. Just in case. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Morning, Lana! Choo-choo. The next day. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta take a quick bathroom break. Sorry about that. I'm back. Right. Hello, Caviera. Welcome to the stream.
Morning, Lana!
Axie got her pacing back and forth. Hey. Morning, Axie. Her attention was focused on the rock. My god, the sound is a bit loud, isn't it? I'm so sorry about that, you guys. Her attention was focused on the rock. Did you rest well last night?
Of course! Lately, I haven't had much time to practice my world-famous somersault, so I got a few of those babies in before heading over. So, what's up? Don't leave me all in suspense about Liam over there.
There's not much to say. I gave him the promotional candy last night. After you left, just like you instructed. And watched him closely. His immediate reaction was intense panic. But after 30 minutes or so, he settled down. And within an hour, he was fast asleep.
Asleep? So he's resting right now? That's wonderful, Lana! I'm sure a little sleep will do him good. Let's celebrate! Do you want to practice square dance with me? You swing your partner round, round, Judy boop 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 a doo.
Axie, please, you goofball. Maybe I'm just a worrywart. It's obviously not the first time he's tried to rest, but before this, it never felt like he was really sleeping. Sure, he closed his eyes occasionally, but within minutes he'd always start twitching, waking up and gasping for air. And usually any noise causes him to panic, even if he is laying down or has his eyes closed. But today there was a small accident. I knocked something over while working on a spare mask for him. And well, no response at all. Whatever's going on, he's out cold. Oh god.
You don't think...
No, he's still breathing. I'm just worrying stupidly. Like, what if he's in a coma or something? You didn't happen to stop at the lab on the way here, did you?
Nah. Our egghead, you know? He's been acting real lost since the voice started acting up. But maybe I'll stop by later. I mean, even though dealing with him can be a pain, when it comes down to it, he's still the best bud an axolotl could have. Except for you, of course!
If he's not being selfish today, maybe he'll stop by. Though I wouldn't count on that at all.
So what else have you been up to this morning, Lana? You mentioned working on a second pair of blindfolds?
Yeah, I did that for a while. Until my supply of plants to work with ran out.
Well, there's this gigantic seaweed right next to me.
Since then, I've been a little fidgety. I hope this doesn't come across as me being selfish, Axie. But do you ever feel like the tank is sort of, well, boring sometimes?
Not with you here, Lana. In fact, I couldn't imagine a more fun place to be anywhere in any sort of reality. And I will keep all of us here, because that is my eternal wish.
Huh?
Nothing.
Looking on the bright side of things is nice. I should do it more often. Axie gave a silly nod. He could tell that something was up with Lana, though. It was probably all the stress of the past few days catching up with her.
Why don't we do something fun? You know me, I'm down for whatever.
I'm still concerned about Liam. I don't have time to worry about fun.
Alright, well, what if Liam were doing better? What would you be doing right now?
Lana hadn't given herself the luxury to think about much about recreation lately. I guess... You know that project you saw me start in my corner the other day?
Yeah. What'd you call it?
Oh, welcome back, Ji-chan.
The beautification or something like that?
Something like that. There's just so much we could do with the aesthetics of this place, you know? Some of the plants that grow on the side, they're so beautiful and versatile, and they could come in every color imaginable.
So if you could, you've been doing some decorating right now.
Perhaps if I had the opportunity. But I don't. I have to stay by Liam's side until he's well.
Yeah. But what if someone else were by his side while you took a break? And it just so happens I know the most perfect, the most awesome axolotl of all time, who is willing to stand guard. Like a real soldier.
Oh, you do, Axie? What did you introduce me to him?
Okay, I really need to be more clear when I say these things.
Kidding, I'm kidding!
Oh, thank God.
Sorry about that. Axie, it's a really sweet offer, but I can't. Not right now. Not at least until Liam wakes up. Hello, Strawberry. Welcome to the stream.
Lana, you should really let me take some of the burden off of your shoulders. The last couple of days, even if I've been helping out a little, I'm still at lots of times to go back to my corner and do Axie things. But you haven't had even a single moment's time to do Lana things. I noticed it when we were talking near the void yesterday. You're stressed. I mean, real stressed.
Yeah, and so what? It's just been a couple of days. I'm able to handle it.
That doesn't mean that a little time by yourself won't be good for you. What's 10 minutes of your time?
10 minutes.
Yeah, Lana, just 10 minutes. What would you do if you had 10 whole minutes?
I'd probably go down near my corner and pick up some of the unique plants that don't grow on this end. I ran out of all my crocheting ammo a bit earlier. She calls it ammo. Maybe. Come to think of it, not having something to do is making me lancier than normal.
That could very well be. Seriously, Lana, I want you to feel better. Go and stretch your legs.
That's right, Forge Filler. 2 whole Frieza sagas.
Clear your pretty head. Nothing's gonna happen in 10 minutes. What could possibly happen in 10 minutes? Liam is safe under my watch. Promise.
Uh-oh. Fine. If it's just 10 minutes, then I guess that'll be fine. Thanks for being such a sweetie, Oxy. And remember to give out a holler if you need.
There's no need to give you a holler. Because Liam is gonna be just fine while you're gone.
All right then. I'll be back soon.
Woo!
Lana left. Axie was all alone now.
Oh, good, he's still there.
When he peeked in the corner, Liam was silent and stoic as expected. The mask that he had on surely must have helped with that. Lana was right. Oh,
Lana was right. Completely out cold, huh? I really hope he isn't dead.
Axie couldn't help but say these words out loud in order to confirm them. The odd thing, though, was that he wasn't expecting a response. Oh God.
Ah!
Axie had woken up Liam by accident,
Oh, shit!
and by waking up Liam, he had also done exactly what he promised he wouldn't do.
Dang it, bud, I'm so sorry! I didn't mean to disturb you. Ah! Oh my God!
That's alright, Oxy. I've been dozing off for a while, actually.
Oh my God! I'm a genius! So, how you feeling? Oh, right. I should go and get Lana.
That's okay, Oxy. I'm sure she'll be back soon. No need to rush her.
Oh, okay then. But she should really see this.
And to answer your question, I guess I'm feeling alright. Actually, I knew it from the moment I gained consciousness.
Oh my God, he's cured.
I'm a lot better than alright. I bet I can even swim a little.
Liam attempted to move towards Axie, but lost his balance halfway there.
Guess I might have been too ambitious there. Well, like the famous Osgood Fielding III once said, nobody's perfect.
Yeah, him and a lot of other people, probably. You're sure you're feeling okay?
Definitely. Well, a lot better than before. And who knows how I'll feel when I wake up a little more. It looks like Neo really knew his stuff after all.
Yeah, he totally did. Oh boy.
He thought I was a goner.
Wow! I'm really happy for you.
Oxy! I told you to tell me if you woke up.
Well, he just did it.
But how did you get over there, Liam? Did you fall? On your face.
It's a smile. I got some legitimate rest. It's really and truly a world of difference. All of a sudden, life is not torture anymore.
Liam, that's wonderful! Lana looked so happy at this sudden realization that tears began to well up in her eyes.
Yep, not perfect, but I can think again. Yep. But my stomach, and my throat, well, and damn, my beating heart.
Oh no. God damn it!
And well, I guess nothing's perfect, right? I'll say okay though. Compared to before, this is such a drastic change. And this is only after the first dose of the medicine. Gee. I can't wait to see how I'll feel after it builds up in my system.
Me neither. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting.
Liam, you don't know how worried I was. Oh God.
Yeah. Sorry about that. No, really. I wasn't doing so well. And I owe this improvement all to you, Lana.
It wasn't all me. Axie helped a lot these last couple of days. And without Neo, there's no way we'd have fed these promotional candies to you. Oh shit! God damn it, Lana! You fucked it up!
That's right. Thank you.
Oh, he didn't notice.
Woo!
Thank you, Axie, for being by my side. And the next time I see Neo, he's gonna get a big thanks as well.
Not unless I hug the old egghead first.
What do you say, Axie? Lana? Why don't we go there together, right now?
I'm glad he didn't notice Lana saying that. No, that wouldn't be good. You just woke up. You were in such a bad state that even having a conversation like this is a big victory.
That's right, buddy. Let's just take it easy peasy lemon squeezy for nowsy.
Alright, you guys. We can just chill here for now.
Why don't we start by getting you comfy?
Sounds good. No, that's okay. I don't need any help.
I think I actually found a new voice for Liam. I love it when that happens.
I can do at least this much.
However, when he tried swimming the very short distance back, there was notable strain and pain in his expression.
Dang it. It's like if I start to swim, it all comes back to me.
Well, at least there's a little progress. There's nothing wrong with being physically unable to move much. I'm just so happy that you're feeling better.
Lana, please listen to me. I'm so sorry about everything I put you through these past few days.
Don't be sorry, Tony. Lana did it because she wanted you to feel good.
What Axie said. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it does look like that he actually needs food. It's kind of weird that the others don't.
Alright.
Inside, he felt so embarrassed at his behavior. But it would do no good to anyone if he simply dwelled on it.
You know, one of the biggest differences is that I can't feel the eyes so much right now.
Well, that's really good. The eye, huh? Uh-oh. Oh, got him. So it's not looking at you anymore.
I'm sure it's gotta be. The eye never stops. And that fact alone
makes me uneasy.
But can you honestly feel the eye in this state?
No, I guess not. Or if I do, it's only very faintly.
So maybe the eye.
The eye is real. It has to be. But I guess it's good to look at it through the point of view that it might not be real as well.
Be completely honest with me, Liam. How do you feel right now? You're obviously hiding stuff.
Like I said, not perfect, but better. I guess.
He was trying to ignore the familiar terrible ache that crept back, second by second. Oh no!
Look, I just want to say it again before everything turns to hell again. I know that I'm crazy and I'm sorry. This is so embarrassing.
No choices so far, Strawberry. It's okay, Liam. Let's just calm down. Find our center.
Why do I feel like this again? So quickly. Damn.
Lana felt sadness wash over her. The good mood and atmosphere was short-lived. Liam was regressing. Oh, god damn it.
Maybe the medicine will help for longer next time. In any case, this is a victory. It has to be.
Then why didn't it feel like one to her? Let's try giving you another dose and see how you feel. Days later.
Again! Howdy!
Uh-oh, he doesn't look very nice.
Hope you've been having a good morning. You grumpy old idiot. Boop, boop, boop. Thought I'd stop by to see how you've been doing lately. It's been way too long since we hung out, you know.
Axie?
Aww. You miss me too, haven't you? You poor again. I just don't know what I'd do in your situation. Going without my awesome service all your life for an extended period of time sounds completely awful. We've been waiting for you at Liam's pad. But you've been cooped up with work, huh? Actually, are you feeling okay? You look a little strange.
Well, I'll admit, Axie, I've been frustrated lately. But with you here, that frustration has turned to happiness.
That expression. You don't look very happy.
Then Axie noticed something. Oh god. Instead of terrifying like he just thought, the egghead looked tired. Run down.
I'm glad you showed up today. I was just about getting to the point where I was going to look for you. Please, Axie, follow me outside. I've
I've got something very important I'd like to talk with you about.
The void today looked entirely normal, and yet Axie couldn't help but feel uneasy by the way Neo was acting.
I know this is sudden and all, but Axie, your help here today would be a huge boon to my research.
Oh, in that case, I'd love to help out. Just what can I do you for?
It's rather a request that takes a lot of courage.
You're not going to tell me to jump into the void, are you? Courage? I don't have wisdom or power, but I do pride myself on having a lot of courage. I could go on an adventure, go into some cool dungeons, get some items.
Good night, G-chan.
I'm just going to say it. Could you please go over there and touch the void?
Seriously? No.
Axie could hardly believe the words he'd heard from the egghead's own mouth. He knew firsthand that how dangerous the void was. And Axie had personally experienced with it as well.
You touching the void is the last option I have. The only lead I have on this puzzle. It doesn't matter which part of you does it. You could just poke it with your hands. If you want, you could use the tip of your tail even.
That would probably be the safest.
Any part of you will do.
Neo, buddy, have you gone completely mad?
No. I'm beginning to think it's this world that's mad. Ha 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 ha! That piece of flesh I took from you a few days ago, it turned out to be the key to solving this mystery, just like you said.
Look, my brother. You are undeniably the best friend an Axie could ever have. But this is the one time I'm going to decline your request.
At least let me explain my reason for asking you this.
Oh, explain away, but it's not going to change anything. I ain't touch no void, that's for sure.
Early this morning, in a heap of desperation, I decided to throw your piece of skin into the void as I'd done with all my other samples. I'm referring to this piece of flesh.
Neo pulled out a tiny piece of Axie's flesh.
Oh, hey, it's a little-sized cuteness. I recognize piece of this awesomeness anyway.
Of course. I'd thrown in pieces of my own flesh. Lana's, Liam's. Nothing got any reaction before this. But look, Axie, it's in my hand.
How'd you get Liam to give a sample? Jeez.
After I threw it into the void. And this is the full sample that you gave me.
What are you trying to say?
Alright, so get this. The void doesn't seem to accept your skin. You're immune to the void. You're the bloody chosen one or something. I have no idea why this would be the case.
Neo went over the void and attached Axie's skin to the bit of fishing wire. He then dangled the piece of skin down into the void, taking extra care not to get the string caught in either the void or the nearby lightning.
I've been doing this for a while now. But no matter what I do, your skin just floats in and out of the void like it was nothing. Not destroying itself or getting damaged at all in the process. Almost like it's immune to it. Of course, anything else.
Neo took a scrap of paper out of his pocket and casually tossed it in.
Gets decimated instantly. And this is including my own skin, mind you. And Liam's. And Ink's.
Neo, I don't think I should ask how you do this.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, Apparition. Yeah. After this scene, I think we'll stop for tonight.
And even Llamas.
Yeah. When you put it that way, it is a bit odd. But Neo, what you're asking me to do isn't that just a little bit extreme?
I've touched the void directly twice now. And while it was scary, I'm just fine. I know this whole thing seems crazy. But like I said, this is the first breakthrough I've had in days. It has to be a big clue to solving the mystery. Please, if you'll do this one thing for me, I'll play any game in the world with you for an entire day. No questions asked. I realize it's a lot to ask, and I'm a jerk for pushing this on you. But please, if not, I honestly understand. In that case, will you let me take another skin sample from you, at the very least?
Axie knew the inevitable conclusion. He knew that if he gave Neo another sample, then Neo would just keep asking for more, till eventually be in the same situation. It'd be better to get this over with now, rather than sometime down the road when things could get even more complicated.
Alright, let's go, Neo. I'll touch your double void. Double naked.
Really? Thank you so much, Axie. You don't have to do too much. And I don't want to see you hurt, so just the smallest touch. Maybe just prick it with the tip of your finger.
Oh, God. The things I do for friendship.
As Axie approached the void, he started to feel an existential terror well up inside himself.
This void was where the void is my enemy.
Where what? Wait, your enemy? Why? Before him stood a terrifying force, a terrible reminder of what he had done.
I'm starting to get cold feet. If something happens to me, I don't want to get the chance to say goodbye to Lana. And I just gotta remember, I am Axie, the invincible Axolotl Knight.
That's right, Axie. Just remember how incredible our regeneration abilities are as axolotls.
Axie knew full well it didn't matter how incredible their regeneration powers were against the full weight of the void. The fact of the matter was, the only way Axie could conceive himself dying was by stepping into the void. He'd used the same void as a last resort against Aang.
Maybe if I do get swallowed up, I'll have deserved it after all. I mean, I did something so horrible to someone else, and then lied to myself about it. This is just retribution, ain't it?
Axie, I can't hear you anymore. You're too far away. Just take it slowly. Imagine that you're touching a hot meal to test its temperature. One small touch and then you'll be back away. You'll back away.
Axie moved the tip of his tail towards the cascading darkness.
Here goes nothing.
Axie couldn't feel anything yet. Still nothing. Everything was still the same. He had to get even closer. Nothing. No pain or any sensation, really. Just a faint gurgling sound. Still nothing. The same. Where was this thing? Could he be misjudging his distance? As soon as he felt a burn, he would back away. But the burn never came.
Wow, I'm all digital. Just the tip of my tail, right? Right? Did I accidentally move too far in? What happened to me? Where'd the world go? Oh God.
Axie, can you hear me?
Uh-oh. Neo's distorted voice could be heard from far away.
Neo, where are you? Neo? Neo?
He was right. For some reason,
He was right. For some reason, the void doesn't burn me. I am the god of this world. But it feels like it's trying. Holy shit, I really am the chosen one.
something strange was happening. His memory and head, they were now extremely fuzzy. In an instant, nothing around him felt real.
What am I doing here? And who am I?
He felt sick, uneasy, distorted, lightheaded. Axie was starting to lose touch with himself. In that moment, he felt as if something was trying to invade his mind.
A mental attack, since you can't hurt me physically, eh?
Before he could attempt to entertain the absurd thought, he heard a strange, sinister voice calling out nearly unintelligible words from a distance.
Come out, you five. Come to us, and come.
Too many things were happening at once. Oh boy.
I gotta get a hold of myself! But what do I have to get hold of? Who am I? And why am I here?
His body was fighting to stay afloat against the great pressure. If not for his body fighting, he knew. He knew that he was already succumbed to the madness that it was threatening to invade every crevice of his body. His body was fighting, protecting the vast space inside the void with every ounce of his strength it had. Life was happy a second ago, wasn't it? Or was the tank just a dream?
No! The tank is real! Getting out of here is the most important thing in the world right now! But who am I? You're Axie the Axolotl, silly. That's right! Axie the Axolotl! You like somersault, peanut butter, and your beautiful friends. That's right! I love those things! Those all rough you up my favorite things! Now get out of here before you forget who we are. The old days. You don't want to go back to them, do you?
Uh-oh. Yup. Oh boy.
Wait, don't go! Which way is out? This place is way too big!
Axie was truly lost. He was now completely at the mercy of the void. No matter which direction he went in, everything around him was nothingness.
Cool as a cucumber. Just be cool as a cucumber.
The mantra that would normally calm his nerves yielded no results. But then Axie heard something which temporarily stopped his panic.
Is someone there?
Oh, thanks, apparition. So you think it's an okay voice for Axie, right? Just because, people have read the whole thing.
Neo, I want out of here!
There you are, Axie. Follow my voice.
Ah, Neo! It looks all really cool. Particulate background here, but also I'm losing my mind. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
The longer he stayed here, the harder it felt to swim. Neo arrived at exactly the right time.
Neo, please say something! Tell me what you are!
So the void isn't hurting Neo?
I'm right here, Axie.
What the fuck is that?
Uh-oh. Right here.
Ah! Oh no! No, 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 no!
Won't you help me, Axie? I'm a little stuck. I told you. Don't you remember? I told you I'd haunt your fucking nightmares. You degenerate piece of dog shit!
He's gone! This has to be an illusion! Just get me the hell out of here!
Axie swam erratically in every direction, looking for a way out. He ran far, far away from the figure he had just seen. He didn't know how long he swam for. It felt like ages, but he might have only been a few minutes. Eventually, he ran into another presence, different from the one he had just seen. Uh-oh, there's the eye.
We need you.
Oh my god.
We need you to let us in.
Wow.
It's just another illusion! Just another illusion!
So, oh my god, so Liam has been confronted with this too. He swam like what felt like forever. And then...
How do I get out?
Axie! There you are! You just disappeared. What happened? I couldn't find you for a few minutes. I was scared that you might have fallen in or worse.
I did fall in, you bastard! I did fall in!
You did?
You had a horrified expression on.
And I am never helping you with an experiment like this! Ever again! Ever!
Axie had to double check that he was back in the tank all along. And that this conversation was not some sort of illusion like the ones he had just experienced.
You owe me big! I'm not going in there ever again!
Look, Axie, I'm
fine! But you're never making me do that again.
all right.
Never! Never ever!
You did disappear, didn't you? So, the void really doesn't affect you.
No, that is not true! It does affect me, just not the same fucking way!
Look, I'm sorry, but do you mind if I ask?
What I saw was terrifying. The void can strip away everything that gives us personality. And it could show us the awful things of nightmares. Look, I'm going back to my corner. Leave me be for now.
All right, Axie. I'll pay you a visit a little later. Okay?
Much later. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Axie swore to himself that he would never enter the void again. And for the next week, he was plagued with terrible nightmares. Oh no. Okay. And with that, it looks exactly the same. Yeah, this definitely does look like a great place to stop. Wow, learning a bit more. Interesting. File 6 is the only one where he shows up. Look at that. None of the other files he has an on mouse over, but only for file 6. I wonder why. Okay, so yeah, we will continue this next time. Things are getting... I'm wondering what the fuck is going on. So yeah, the eye is definitely not a figment of Liam's imagination. It's definitely a real Eldritch Abomination thing. Like, what the hell is that thing? And Axie, like, as a superpower, he's immune to the void for whatever reason. Well, physically at least. Oh my god. Wave my mouse on all... Oh, I see. They're in the corners. Oh, it's like their positions in the tank. I see. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, apparition. So it's like a map of the tank almost. Well, you guys, this is really exciting. I can't wait to continue, which will be on Tuesday. And tomorrow, we will have the finale of the very first game of Trails in the Sky. So until then, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You are all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.